Hello and welcome to this new edition of Web News, where we take a look at what's been hitting the online headlines. On today's show, the fight over brand Mandela. Barack Obama urging American children to learn code. And YouTube's mashup of the most popular viral videos of the past year. Nelson Mandela t-shirts, posters, mugs, even Christmas decorations. The former South African president's name sells, and even more so in his death. Brand Mandela has been a great source of conflict within the family, with some members accused of cashing in on his legacy. The Nelson Mandela Foundation, which was set up to protect and perpetuate his moral legacy, has an online store selling the 46664 clothing line, named after the anti-apartheid icon's prison number during his 27 years in jail. His eldest daughter, Makaziv, and one of her daughters have launched a House of Mandela wine range, despite the fact Madiba himself once said he didn't want to be associated with alcohol or tobacco. Some of his grandchildren have started a line of t-shirts and caps featuring his image under the brand Long Walk to Freedom, borrowed from the title of Nelson Mandela's autobiography. A symbol of unity, it is a highly sought-after brand and the source of quarrels within Mandela's family and inner circle. Last year, two of his daughters took one of Nelson Mandela's longtime friends, George Bezos, to court. They were seeking to oust him and other Mandela associates from two trusts that had been set up to sell Madiba's handprint.
Don't just buy a new video game, make one. Don't just download the latest app, help design it. Don't just play on your phone, program it.
Barack Obama there addressing the youth of America in a video posted to the web on Sunday. It was produced in partnership with Code.org, a non-profit dedicated to promoting computer science education, and has been released to promote the Hour of Code campaign, a project aimed at urging people across the country, and children in particular, to learn more about computer programming. There's a purpose-built site for anyone wishing to learn the basic principles of code. You don't need any prior knowledge to use the site. It takes users through step-by-step tutorials and also makes it fun. Like here, for example, with this interactive introduction to coding featuring drag and drop blocks and a character from the Angry Birds video game.
And the two blocks will snap together. When I press run again, the bird will perform the commands that are stacked from top to bottom.
The campaign has the active support of some well-known computer programmers, including Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg, who act as guest lecturers, offering precious advice to code students in videos available on sharing platforms. They also stress the importance of learning how to use IT tools, and that with computer knowledge comes a wealth of possibility. Killstarter is a new crowdfunding site with a simple goal of ruining the planet before it dies. It's seeking funding for an ice floe melting project, for example, or to create weapons of mass deforestation. These are, of course, fictitious schemes and part of a new Greenpeace campaign. The NGO has parodied the well-known Kickstarter crowdfunding platform in a bid to raise public awareness about how some of the projects with potentially disastrous environmental consequences could one day become reality. Here's some information that will no doubt make any gamers who bought the latest Microsoft console, the Xbox One, sit up and listen. Some crafty customers have tried to cash in on the frustration felt by video games enthusiasts who can't play their old games on the new system. They've posted instructions online on how to enable backwards compatibility, but it doesn't work, and worse still, it can even ruin the console. Microsoft has taken to the web to warn consumers that it is a hoax and should most definitely be ignored. Former US President George Bush Sr., who was in office between 1989 and 1993, has now joined Twitter. He's posted just one tweet so far, paying tribute to Nelson Mandela and saying how sorry he was not to have been able to attend Tuesday's memorial service in Soweto. George Bush Sr. is the third American president and the first Republican one to join the microblogging site, after Barack Obama and Bill Clinton. The end of the year is almost upon us, and YouTube has released its Rewind 2013, a mashup tribute to this year's most popular and memorable videos. All those viral videos creating a buzz over the past 12 months are the likes of DJ Bauer, for example, who brought us a Harlem Shake. Daft Punk, Kid President, they're all packed into this roundup of what web users were watching in 2013.
That validation comes from giving it back to the people now. Sing this song and it goes like